Hello, for this book talk, I would like to discuss a book called The Iron Child by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This book is a fantasy magical book that just brings you into a new world. It has the same kind of feeling maybe Harry Potter might have, but the mystery, just the depth of it is really quite impressive. It leaves you guessing from beginning to end. So it all starts with a boy named Cal. And he's been growing up his whole life with his father. His mother died when he was a baby, and he never knew what happened that led to her death. Well, as he's growing up, his father always told him not to pursue his magical abilities. For those in his society who have a chance of being magic users, there's a special test that you have to take in order to see if you can join the magic school. Now, everyone has to take this test, and if you score low enough, they decide that your magical ability isn't sufficient enough to go through the training at the magical school. The father always told him, on this test, you must fail. You must not get in. You must not pursue your magic abilities. Whatever you do not come here. People who attend this school are horrible people, and the whole magisterium, this school of magic, is a horrible place where people go just to lose hope, and he just describes such horrible things about it. So when Cal has to go and take the test for the school, different skills you have to test, and he failed spectacularly at every single one of them. So he thought he did a job well done, and he was ready to go to his dad and say, guess what? I'm not going to school, I'm going back home. Alas, that was not the case. It turns out a master had seen the potential in Cal and decided to mentor him himself along with two other teammates. This was the most sought out master, and everyone was shocked. Why would he choose someone with no ability, with no skill, who scored the lowest on this test? After a fight put up by the father trying to bring his son back out, Cal was left there to attend the school. Then does he realize how much he enjoys it. He had been injured since he was a baby and didn't have full function of one of his legs. So he finally was somewhere that people understood him more. They had something in common. Back in his old school, there was nothing in common with them, but here, magic and the opportunity it could bring and the wondrousness of it, and training hard every single day, doing monotonous tasks sometimes with the same people, he began to build these friendships and trust and began to enjoy magic, and he couldn't understand why his father would be so against it. As Cal and his friends get stronger, they get to learn more about the history of the magisterium and the people who've been there. They get to learn about the tragedy that occurred. They learn the truth of Cal's mother's death. Soon after that, Cal discovers why his father hates magic so much. This is a book you may read through quickly, but it sure will leave an impression. Good news, this is a series, so if you love this first one, you'll have several more you can get through. Well, I hope you enjoyed my book talk and it gave you something to think about. This is really a very interesting book. I think it does a really good job of showing Cal's emotions, of how he's feeling, why he's feeling how he's feeling. I hope you'll pick it up and give it a read. It's perfect for YA novel readers, as well as anyone who wants something light but interesting to pass the time. Thank you.